Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrea Ali. I'm a professional makeup artist based in Paris, and in today's video we're going to talk about color eyeshadows. I was asking you on my Instagram what would you like to see on my YouTube channel, and then I was presenting you this idea about, teaching you how to use color eyeshadow. For those of you who are following me for a while, you know that I love a very simple makeup, functional the way I call it, like the type of makeup that is what we need in our hectic lives. This tutorial makes no exception because I'm going to teach you very easy ways on using color eyeshadows. Now, if you'd like to see 3 ways and all the tips and tricks on how to make them look good, then please keep on watching. I think most of us are loving color or the idea of wearing color, but then when we see it on us, it's like, maybe this is not for me. And I'm sure that you have at least one eyeshadow palette that has mostly neutrals, but then that one pop of color that maybe you never even touch. And I have 2 palettes in here that are exactly like what I'm describing. You see these beautiful neutrals, but then you have this very bright yellow. These are from Makeup Forever. Same with this. And you've got this really bright orange right here. Now in this video, I'm gonna take you step by step and give you almost like a formula that you have to follow in order to make the color eyeshadow look beautiful, modern, and chic. First rule of thumb, less is more when it comes to the base. When I think about colorful eyeshadows, I think about like something joyful. I think about spring. I think about warm weather. And if you're gonna do a thick base with a colorful eyeshadow, that's when it starts to look sort of cheap and old style. I have prepped my skin right now. I'm gonna apply this foundation. I love it so much. It's a light reflecting from NARS. It's, I think, the most recent foundation from NARS. So beautiful, lightweight. Again, the quantity matters, so make sure you use a small amount and stretch it. This is a pinch darker and a pinch warmer than my skin. I love this foundation so much. It looks beautiful in the camera, like if you're going to take pictures, but also looks beautiful in daylight. This is a Knit Cosmetics brush. The aim is to even out the skin tone. Now, with what's left on my brush, I'm gonna apply on the nose and the forehead. I haven't taken any more product. So this is little to no product on my forehead because I don't need it. After applying the minimum amount of foundation, I'm gonna move on with concealer, and I cannot recommend this Dior enough. This is so good. I love everything about it. The applicator, the formula, the finish. It's like a nice silky finish. Another thing that I love about it is that it won't crease. And because this is lighter, I'm using the color 2 Neutral. I'm gonna apply it around my mouth in here where I'm a little bit darker. I take this synthetic brush. This is the Spectrum Katie Jane Hughes number 8 brush. If you're like me and you have this little crevice under your eye that's creating a shadow in there, you could apply a little bit more product only there. And for that, I'm gonna take this Laura Mercier. This is the Secret Camouflage. It's a product that I use only in here. not only the color but also the shape of this product. It's just so helpful because it gets exactly in that place where I need a little bit more coverage, and then spread it but not too much. If you have wrinkles around the eyes, after you apply concealer, you have to use powder. And I cannot recommend enough the Laura Mercier. If you're following me for a while, you know how I love this powder. Even if you're not a huge fan of powder, I promise you, just a small amount under the eyes, it will do the trick. And here's where I stop with the complexion. And the reason why I stop it is because sometimes you can be carried away with the amount of products, and especially with the quantity of the products that you're using for your face. If you want to finish the complexion with bronzer, blush, highlighter, then when you get to the eyes, it might just be too much. So what I recommend is use something to even out your skin. It could be your favorite tinted moisturizer. You do you. But the point is to stop before you apply any other color on your skin. No blush, no bronzer. You move on with the eyes. If you do, like I said, the whole routine that you normally do on the skin, and then you get to the eyes, you realize, like, this is too much. Now, when it comes to color eyeshadow, again, I'm going to give you a formula, and I have 3 ways of applying colorful eyeshadow to make it look modern, chic. Let's just take a yellow. Depending on how strong you want the eyeshadow to be, you could use an eyeshadow primer, or you could apply the eyeshadow directly on the skin with no primer whatsoever. The Rare Beauty eyeshadow primer, then spread it. And I'm pressing first. If you don't want to have fallouts, you take the eyeshadow on the brush, you press it into the skin, and then you do back and forth motions to spread it. I'm taking a smaller brush and apply the same color under the eyes. When I use colorful eyeshadow, I let that be the king. I let that be the focus. I think that once you're going to mix it with other colors, it takes away from the chicness, you know, and from the simplicity. The one thing that I could add, it would be this color right here, okay? I would take this color in the inner corner on the brow bone. Okay, so this is the first way you could apply color eyeshadow, with it being the king. You apply no other color but that particular one that you love, all over the eyelids, a little bit higher. You don't stop right in the crease. Okay, now when I'm gonna add the mascara, it's gonna make a huge difference. Curl the lashes, mascara. I'm going to do now my eyebrows, and I'll be using the Glossy Brow Flick here and there just to fill in the eyebrows. Again, I want a very, very natural look of the eyebrows. And now I'm going to move on with the brow gel, just because, you know, this is my routine for my eyebrows. This is the 24-hour brow setter. I get back to the complexion because now I know the intensity. So for example, now I already know that I don't want to have blush. I love normally applying blush, but for this look in particular, and also because I have this very warm tone blazer, bronzer would be more than enough. Bronzers in general can have more of a reddish tone, more of an orange tone, or they can be neutral. I like with the look that I have right now, and when I say with the look, I think about, you know, the look as a whole, like what I'm dressed with, how my hair looks like everything, right? So with all the colors that I have on right now, this Chanel one would be really good. It's slightly warmer. And I will apply this a pinch higher than what I would normally apply. This will be a bronzer and a blush in one. You see the look coming to life? That's what it's all about. Building the look. And now, when it comes to lipstick, again, I told you, when you have such a strong color on the eyes, try to tone down the lips. It matters what type of eyeshadow you have. Like, for example, if I would have a very bright blue, I would go towards a very more of a cool tone lipstick, like a darker beige. Because I have everything warm on my skin right now, I'm going to go towards a warmer lipstick. So let's see, what am I gonna use? Yeah, this should be fine. I'm a big lip liner fan. So a lot of times I would use lip liner, lip balm, and I'm satisfied. And then I use my finger to spread it. I took the same lip liner and I pretty much spread it all over the lip. Always sort of take a step back and see, okay, what else does this makeup need? I'm going to complete the look with this Tower 28. This is called Cashew, and it's a lip gloss. Now, of course, I could have used a lipstick, but I felt like since the eyes are so matte, I could apply something that's very hydrating, very shiny on the lips. And this is it. This is one way you could apply your color eyeshadow. I think that's the secret on how you mix the colors in order to have a very cohesive look. Now I'm going to take off the lipstick, the eyeshadow, and show you another way you could apply color eyeshadow. Again, I'm gonna apply the eyeshadow primer. Again, I'm going to take a matte color and I'm going to take this Sunset. This is a very, very bright orange. I don't know if you can see in the video. It's like a super, super bright orange. And take that with a brush. Again, apply it everywhere. You do the intensity you want. This can be super intense or like just a wash of color. Gotta say, these eyeshadows blend like a dream. You do the shape that suits you the most. And again, I do not stop with the eyeshadow in the crease. I go above. This way your eyes are actually going to look much bigger. And I gave a little bit more of this elongated look. And now I take a similar eyeshadow, but with a shimmery finish or with a foil finish if you have. And I'll take this one right here with my finger because I know that this will apply the best with my finger. And get this on the mobile lid. This will intensify it, but also make it a lot more fun. Again, with this type of eyeshadow, although this palette is absolutely fantastic because it does not have fallouts, it's incredible how good it is. You want to press the eyeshadow onto the eyelid. You don't want to do this type of motion. And then I do the same trick on the lower lashes. Yes, it's very strong, but you know, it's the only color that I have on my face right now, and also, you know, I'm wearing a light color top. I'm wearing white, but this would go with black. The only thing that I personally do when I know that I'm gonna wear a very colorful eyeshadow, I try to keep my clothes very neutral with no prints. Okay, so now the other eye is done. The question is, what else do I do for the rest of my makeup, like for the skin and the lips? And I've picked a lipstick that works, in my opinion, with this. It's in the same family of colors, but it's not as strong. This is from Gucci Beauty, and the color is in Argentina, but I think this is gonna work. And because the lipsticks from Gucci are super pigmented, like crazy amount of pigment, I'm just gonna tap it like so. I want to wash a color on my lips. And also I avoid creating anything very precise on the lips. Again, I wouldn't do blush with this look, but I feel like I could apply some highlighter. You know what? I'm gonna apply this highlighter from Violette. Warm it up on the back of my hand. Great for every single skin tone. Another thing that I would do with this look, I would apply just a pinch more powder on my face, just a pinch more powder in this area. So just a pinch of powder also in between the eyebrows. Powder in certain looks can actually make the look be a lot more clean, and this is exactly the type of look where I would apply just a pinch more powder, not to you know, to cake up the skin, but just to mattify the skin. And this is the second way you can make color eyeshadow work. Okay, now the last way I propose you as an eyeshadow application would be what I call a pop of color. I'm going to take this eyeshadow palette from Huda Beauty Color Block and take this beautiful yellow in the middle with a flat brush, and I apply it in the inner corner. These eyeshadows have so much pigment. It's crazy. Crazy how much pigment they have. I've tried this look with blue, and I have to tell you, it did not look good. It was a very strong blue. So, in my opinion, if you want to do this pop of color type of makeup, I would recommend you to just stay with more, you know, light colors, like a nice bright lighter orange or a yellow or very light blue. Now, when I typically do this type of makeup, I like to pair it with eyeliner. I think that this is great, but when you do eyeliner, it just completes the look. And let me show you what I mean by that. Let's see, what do I use? I have this Fenty eyeliner right here. I'm gonna apply a little bit more mascara. Listen, here it's up to you what you want to apply on the actual mobile lid. You could, you know, apply a little bit of highlighter. Let me show you what it would look like. You know, or you could keep it matte. It's really up to you. A little bit of what's left on this brush from the concealer. What do I see this with? Possibilities are endless. Again, you could apply something matte or shimmery. It's up to you. Let's take this lipstick from KVD Beauty. This is in Lolita. Okay, with this type of look, I would apply blush. I don't know, sometimes I cannot even explain why I think it wouldn't work. And it's not necessarily about why it wouldn't work, it's just the way I like it. Each and every one of us have different, see things different, so that's how I see things. Now I'm going to take this blush. This is such a good cream blush. It's called Azalea. It's from Rose Inc. It's so gorgeous. And I will apply it on top of the cheeks. You see, I cannot even explain why I think it's working, but it does. You know what? I'm gonna apply this, because this is for lips and cheeks as well. I will apply it on the lips. I feel like it's a pinch more, yeah, it's a pinch more pink. Yeah. This is the third and final look. Needless to say that, of course, you could play in infinite ways with colors. It's all about what you like, and it's all about how you feel comfortable wearing color eyeshadow. I really hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments what was your favorite way out of the three options that I showed you. What is the way you are applying colorful eyeshadows? Do you like to mix different colors, or you're like me, more like one color is enough? Thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry for not being present on Mother's Day last week. I was actually with my mom. My trip back to my parents was not planned, so I honestly did not have a video. That's the reality. So thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram if you don't follow me in there already. Make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any of my videos, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!